out. You're going to use the toilet paper in the bathroom.
Okay.
All right. This is my first time doing the intro for any of these. But yeah, this is in the space of Nate. This is the podcast of the space of Nate, you know. I'm welcome. Here today is my man Tobias Johnson, or aka WolfBias. I feel like I was forgetting the word. Like there's like a side to like your there's like a part to yours that I'm like, I feel like I got it, but I don't really got it. So,
you got it. WolfBias is accurate. I'll go by that.
Yeah, my man Bias, he makes beats, you know. Yeah, he dabbles in music, man. This dude is he's just amazing, man. Man, this is my little brother right here. I don't know if y'all could tell, like, the resemblance and shit. Man, all right, so, let's... Oh, shit, man. We low key, like we probably have the same daddy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not even gonna capture you, though. Listen, you look just like my friend Corey up here. You don't know him at all.
No.
But if you seen him, and if y'all met in person, y'all would look smack alike. I'm not gonna guess.
Oh, all right, man.
It's this area, the nose and mouth area.
Okay. Weird thing was I was gonna let you know I was supposed to come up there this weekend, but I had so much going on this weekend, man.
Bro, I'm glad you didn't even come this past weekend because everything went to shit.
Because I was supposed to go to Louisiana for me and my friend's birthday, and once that happened, I'm like, okay, I canceled all plans. I had a whole date canceled on. I knew all the friends I was supposed to be going out with, I knew they wouldn't cancel. I'm like, I'm gonna cancel anyway, you know. Because like Dominic Toretto and Medea say, family is forever. But what had happened? But yeah, so I canceled the date, and then the Hurricane Ida canceled everything else. And I'm like,
that landed directly on my birthday here. September 1st, that's when it hit Maryland. So.
Wait, it hit Maryland?
Yeah, bro. We had flooding up here in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. All have flooding.
Dang, I didn't know.
Yeah, bro. It's real wild in New York because they flooding for real. Like rats is flooding with them. There was an actual video.
I seen that.
In the sewage.
I seen that, dog. I hope the Ninja Turtle's safe, man.
I don't think so. Well, they aquatic, except for Master Splinter.
Yeah.
His old ass, they need to get him out of there.
Oh man, he's a support advisor for all the rats that were getting flooded out. Like, hey y'all, we don't worry about this. We gonna get y'all straight, man. We got y'all, man. But let's go into how we met, man. Because it's been
years.
2014, 15.
I believe so. If I were to look at my Xbox, I would be able to specifically see when. Because I added you on the Xbox 360. No,
one.
I added you on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
How would I say on the 360 right now? I added you on the Xbox One. This was like way early in Smite too.
20. It was. I think it was 2014 because we met before.
I wasn't in middle school. I was definitely in high school when I
Yeah, he was in 9th grade.
I feel like I was in my freshman year of high school.
Yeah. And that was when you were like, I want to say, 14? Yeah, 14.
Yeah, I was born in 2000, so I was 14, 15.
Yeah, so I remember when we was doing I hated MLG so much. It was so the whole MLG thing is just cringy as hell. Like I hated it. And then
so for people at home that don't know what MLG is short for Major League Gaming, right? So in quotation marks, so we used to play on a competitive team or game called Smite. And I would go on that website and try to win matches in order to get some money.
Yeah, we tried it. Yeah, it was so bad. Like we were the best. We were the best people on our team. And then I don't know if you were there when we had the double teams. Like when we had there was Paladins.
Yeah. I was in charge of one team. You were in charge of the other.
Yeah. That was different. Yeah, that was different. I hated that team. I hated it so much because, recollecting on that, it was like out of those 10 players, we had like 3 good ones, like three like ones with like actual potential, like including like I'm including me, you, and I don't know if you want me to say his name.
Oh. You can. I don't know if he watches the podcast.
I'm just gonna say it. Calvin. Yeah, Calvin. I ain't gonna say his last name.
AKA Destroyer.
Destroyer 34559, or Destroyer the Kid as he goes now. Yeah, man. We
I feel like legitimately us three. Though I feel like we were kind of in a bad position because we picked Xbox as a starting platform for like a PC main. Especially since Smite wasn't even really giving console that much support when we started. Now you can definitely get somewhere on console, but beforehand it was like really hard to really do something on console.
Yeah, like that was when it was like purely MLG, and like the PC had like high res backing until season 2 or 3, where console started getting like barely any high res backing. But
it was like just coming out of beta like 6 months before.
Oh yeah, man, that was rough. Those were like really the wildlands, man. Like I know a lot of people that were like really good that didn't get on teams, and it was just word of mouth, like, oh, I know such and such player and I could get you on such and such team. Like, oh man, there's so many people
simply because you know them.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that used to break my heart, bro. Like we had such a bad team.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of like insensitive. When we used to be playing, I used to be more so just be playing so I could impress whoever was watching.
Same.
I would be like, okay, look, if we're gonna lose, I'm just gonna play so good that whoever watching gonna play, I need everybody else. I need him on my team.
I remember I used to be like a really big KDA player, like during like season 2 and a little bit of 3, but like the one thing that really changed was the fact that what happened? I'm like, okay, if I go in more and I attempt to put myself on the line, maybe we could actually win more. But nobody was doing damage. I'm like, I'm dying for no reason. Like my average would be like, I'll say like 1-3-15, 1-3-12, something like that. But when I started dying, it was like 1-7 and like 10. That used to make me so mad, man. You know exactly what
it just seemed like you didn't do nothing, but you were just playing a role where you only was looking to set your teammates up and they was not finishing shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know exactly. You know the 2 people that was on my team, like the 2 DPS that was on my team. That was just, man. I hated them teams.
But yeah, still good times.
Great times. Yeah, back when man, that was in my prime simping years, and that was when you was like, that was when you was a squeaker. Well, not, you wasn't a squeaker. You had the
I stopped being a squeaker like at like a couple years after we met, but like when we first met, I was still kind of a squeaker. I was in ninth grade,
you
so
were
my voice was definitely so high.
your voice will crack a lot. That's what I got
Yeah,
confused
I
with.
feel like that's what it was. It was more so the inflections in my voice. It was like
It was,
that.
it was so funny because every time you get mad at somebody, you you knew you couldn't like go that hard. You had to keep like a normal voice, but then whenever you couldn't resist, it would just you would just crack it. Everybody would start laughing. I'm like, man,
I didn't
you
get it
ain't.
funny because I had to get my point across sometimes. I
Oh
don't care if my
man,
voice don't care. I gotta say it.
but yeah, we've been
It's funny. I was 14 arguing with like whole ass 30-year-olds on a video game.
right.
If you think about it, that's wild as shit. We had a team of like 14 to 15-year-olds, and then we always have like one 30-year-old dude because we had like a space to fill. And like we'd be arguing with this guy over like little shit.
Yeah, man. Like, hey,
That's
dog,
wild.
why late when we didn't call screaming practices? Why was late for practice, dog? I got a family. What? Dude, the
Jesus Christ.
what was
I
that
got
one movie?
bills to pay. Like, dang.
What was that one? Kool-Aid. You remember Kool-Aid?
Hmm.
That man was at least 32. That he was old considering like at the time, but like yeah,
We
now
were all like 16. Like, and
yeah, I
he's
was
double our age.
right, and he just like he wasn't bad at all. He was
I'm
just
not
like,
saying that they weren't. It wasn't creepy or anything. It was just
no.
like really funny how like damn niggas are arguing over a video game with 30-year-olds. Like, that's kind of funny.
It's the fact that the 30-year-old, like the person older than us, is like actively arguing with us. Like if I was 30 years old, I was like, if you shut your young ass up, like come on now, we wasn't here made to buy
What the
liquor.
fuck?
I
Yeah,
was
like these little niggas on the mic, yo. But low key, there was a lot of players like if they got to a team and they heard like there was like a kid, they'd be out sometimes.
oh,
Especially if the majority of them was a kid. But I felt like they thought you was older because your voice was big. So they was like,
yeah,
well,
that's weird.
I'll stick around.
I get like when I was like that age, when I was like 16, 17, they thought I was like they always say between 20, 25 to 30. I'm like, damn. I didn't know what to take that as an insult or a compliment, man. Like,
I mean, you just got the Louisiana ass voice. Sound like somebody's like voodoo doctor, bro.
hey, someone told me this. Do I sound like Three Stacks?
Yo, no. You
Thank
don't sound
you.
like this time.
Thank
But I can see why they're saying that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little twang, it's a little in there.
But he's from Georgia. He's from Georgia, and
I feel like it's just the similar slang because Louisiana and like Atlanta people use similar slang at times. Y'all just like y'all just city and country folk, so it's like
yeah, we
different
some
types.
country.
Yeah,
Ooh, but yeah, over. It's been over five years since we know each other,
right.
man.
If,
And
if if we count 2014, technically it's been 7 years because it's 2021. So
I'm still
2020 would have been 6 years. I'm
yeah,
21
man.
now. I was 14 when we met. So
Like we watched each other grow up. Like
yes, bro.
it's
And have not physically met in person. That's funny.
right, man.
2021, you can really have a friend that you have not met in person. Like, be cool as shit.
Oh yeah, man. We hey, it's we if one thing if we don't meet next year, man, that's going that's
Bro,
going
DreamCon is where we meet him though, bro. We definitely.
yeah.
I'm not settling for not going to DreamCon. I really want to go, especially now that it's so spicy. But
If I get shot, if I take 9 rounds like 50, oh I'm still coming to DreamCon because I gotta
right,
meet
so
you.
coming.
I gotta meet you.
Right. But yo, I don't care if like I get shot, stabbed, jumped, walking into the airport robbed. I'm coming.
My mama's funeral could be the next week. Like the next that Saturday, I'm like, hey, take some pictures for me at the funeral. Save me save the eulogy, save all that, man. I'm coming.
Leave your letter. Leave your letter.
Yeah, like I'll donate a whole bunch of money, but like I'm coming to DreamCon. There's so many people that are at that I know are coming. That I gotta meet y'all because I've never met a single one of y'all.
I feel like it would be nice for me because it's just like meeting a whole bunch of people. But I guarantee I'll meet people from my area as well, going out there and like shit like that. So I think that's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, I met one of my I ain't gonna say it. That's my man's. That's my man's. But yeah, I ain't gonna say it. You'll see it on like one upcoming podcast. But yeah, man. CLB and Donda. I don't listen to Donda for a specific reason. Because it's free. It got a lot of depth to it, but CLB, it has some bangers on it, man. Like I'm country as hell, so like I really fucks with Project Pat. Like just like a majority of like Southern rappers, I really fuck with them. Like Project Pat, everybody said Wayne had the best verse on that entire feature on that entire album. Project Pat, them 30 seconds they gave him in one song called Knife Talk. It's amazing, man.
Isn't he the co-founder of 808 Mafia or something like that?
Yeah. He's Juicy J's older brother.
Okay, yeah.
I listened to like a couple songs off of Donda, Jail, Off the Grid, Hurricane, because the Weeknd's on that.
Of course, you got the Weeknd.
Oh yeah, I love me some Weeknd, but I don't listen to the whole. I don't listen to all of Donda because I feel like I'm tired of giving Kanye chances because did you like Kids See Ghosts?
Oh no, I actually did not listen to that. No, with Kid Cudi and
yeah. Because people love that album. People love that EP.
Yeah, I heard it was liked by a lot of people.
But then I hear like it was awful, and I'm like, okay, let me hear it for myself. It wasn't amazing. Then there was Ye, where he only had like one or two songs. I liked on that one, and I'm just tired of giving him chances. Like I see him the same way I see Tyler. Where I get a lot of flack for this. Did you like Call Me If You Get Lost? Didn't listen to it.
That's weird. Out of all the recent albums that's dropped recently, I've actually listened to Call Me If You Get Lost. But continue. Go ahead.
I wanted to I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but like the last good Tyler album was like 2013. 14?
Are you talking about Wolf or Cherry Bomb?
Wolf. Because
why not Cherry Bomb?
Cherry Bomb, we talked about this a long time ago, and it sticks with me. But like Cherry Bomb was so experimental that it wasn't amazing or great to me. It was just like okay, because I remember Effin' Young was okay.
Find Your Wings. Brown State of Darkness, Smuckers.
I want to say a song. I want to sing a song because I can't remember it. But I don't know if I get caught.
I fucking Hate You was on there too. I'm not okay. Listen.
No. That was Wolf.
Oh yeah, that was Wolf. Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. But still though, I feel like personally, Flower Boy, Igor, and Call Me If You Get Lost are just Tyler's mainstream versions of the albums he's had previously. Like if you look at Cherry Bomb, all Cherry Bomb is Flower Boy, but digestible for regular people. It wasn't his usual audience. Because remember, his usual audience was like a very like niche, kind of like alternative side of like the hip hop / rap spectrum. So when he did Cherry Bomb, you didn't like it, one of his older fans, and I didn't like it at first, one of his older fans. But as it grew, And as an age, I think Cherry Bomb is probably one of his better albums. I think Cherry Bomb, Wolf, and then like the rest of his stuff.
I'm gonna give it another listen because what it was.
Two-seater? It's on that joint too? Yeah, I don't know. That joint has a lot of like, but I feel like I only say that because I didn't like Flower Boy. I didn't like Flower Boy off the fact that was the thing that got him popular and nobody listened to him. So I was like, wow, y'all didn't listen to any of his previous work because Flower Boy is just like Cherry Bomb. You know what I'm saying? Call Me If You Get Lost is like, you know, a little more like leaning towards the rap side of things.
When we were when I was looking at it, right? I was when I was like looking at like what really like Tyler didn't really get popular till Flower Boy, and that surprised me because Wolf was amazing. Like there's probably not a single album there's not a single song that I can't skip on Wolf. But
Wolf was great.
My cousin hurt my feelings one day, right? So he told me, "You listen to Tyler Creator, you ain't no real fan till you listen to Bastard." Okay, listen to it. And I'm like, oh, that's, yeah, like that and Goblin and, yeah, that and Goblin are probably my favorite intros that like, probably of like any album.
I feel like it's important to show his progression. Like, I feel like, you know, to include in all of his work is a good way to show that, you know, his progression in all eras. He got some good hit, you know, some good shit. Because I hate on Igor and Flower Boy, but it's still a good album compared to most of the competition that is currently in his like zone. Like realistically, like especially like, you know, it's like even though we like those older ones in that era more, he still puts out great quality. The quality hasn't dipped, more so just like what the preferences of his older fans have dipped, and then like with the mainstream taking a more liking to him. So.
You remember? I remember the song now. It was "Keep the O's," and
yeah.
I can't. I don't get copyrighted. It was. I can't. I don't want to butcher the name. Okaja, California. Okaga. I'm so. Oh man, I can't speak, dog. That's a Louisiana education. Ranked 48th. Ranked 48 out of all 50 states.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, some Okaga, California. Love that song, man. Igor. I use Igor more as a meme.
Great production. Like I feel like Igor might be his most expansive production so far to me. Like that was a really good like production side. But I'm a producer, so of course I'm like, you know, fanboying on that shit. So. Right. So like I think that's probably the reason why I even lean towards Tyler, is because like I'm a producer, so like since he also produces his own stuff, you know, a lot of the time I'm like listening to what he's doing to catch like the tricks or like the stuff he's putting down. Kanye too. That's why I'm probably gonna end up listening to Donda, because like I gotta see what you're doing, so that way I can take those tricks, add it to my stuff.
That's what. So you're a producer, and like I tend to do music too, where like I'm on the like singing side, but like I guess that's where I differ from it, because it's like I care about the production, but I don't care as much as you. Like, yeah. Because I was thinking when I listened to the songs, I'm like, oh man, these would sound better if it was for other people. That was like my issue with the songs I listened to from Donda, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's not bad, but like it's just not my cup of tea. That's why I kind of feel with Tyler, where like he kind of fell off, like that kind of demographic for me. So that's why if I don't listen to Donda, I feel like I'm being fair and not listening to by listening to Tyler. You know, like I just want I love Tyler Creator, like that guy. I
will say something though. With Call Me If You Get Lost, you're not gonna be disappointed vocal wise for him, because he, except for the DJ Drama he has on there, but besides DJ Drama, the people he gets on there fit so well. I feel like he does a better job at getting features that fit than Kanye does.
Yeah.
Or maybe, well, here Drake's problem is he gets features that fit, but they always outshine him on his own songs. Like, you ever listen to a Drake song with features, you're not listening for Drake's part, you're listening for what the feature's about to say. Usually.
Yes.
Like, Future's part of Way Too Sexy. I haven't even heard Way Too. I haven't even clicked on the song Way Too Sexy, but the only part I've heard is Future's part. I have not heard anyone else's part.
I like Young Thug. I love Young Thug's part. And
I feel like his part is about to be. I fuck with Young Thug. So I know that part probably crank.
Now,
so like that's what I'm
production-wise,
saying. I'm more excited for the people that's on Drake's song than for that nigga. Like I don't believe. Just like, oh cool, Young Thug and Future. If I could just cut out his part, I would. He's not saying anything I want to hear.
As soon as you brought up Young Thug, I'm like, man, now his production, that is crazy, man.
Young Thug picks good producers to work with. He's not a producer himself, but he's picking some good ass producers to work with. Like that's it.
What was that other?
That's low-key a skill too. Like if you're not a producer or a rapper, if you're not like if you know you're talented at one thing, surround yourself with people that's talented at the other. So that way you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Man, I've been bumping Way Too Sexy. He has this other song, Get Along Better, and that's amazing. And then there's Knife Talk. Knife Talk, that's prime example of like features outshining Drake like by
immensely. Yeah.
Man, I'm happy I gave 21 Savage a chance because I did not like him when he first came out.
21 Savage surprisingly understands like what to do on features. He never really oversteps with his role is, nor does he like ever like underperform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always like, oh, that's a nice verse, 21. Like I've never been like, yo, 21, shut up. Like you know how some people would be like, shut up. Like
yeah.
That's never happened with 21. Now he's always had like a pretty standard. Oh yeah, this is nice verse.
Man, that was. I'm gonna listen to Cherry Bomb again because I feel like I may enjoy it the next time.
Listen to Cherry Bomb, bro. I recommend listening to Cherry Bomb on shuffle and not from start to finish.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like I feel like Cherry Bomb is a very chaotic album, and listen to it on shuffle presents like a very, very good experience.
Yeah. Like most albums I would listen to, like I listen to them like start to finish because a lot of songs don't really go well if you just use them through shuffle.
Right.
So like, I'll try that.
But meanwhile, for Cherry Bomb, it's almost like not that it was meant for shuffle, but like when you put it on shuffle, it unlocks like the randomness that he meant it to be. Because you'll get one song that's one way, another song that's a totally different way. With like a totally different feel.
No copyright.
What
happens to your name? Oh man, it's stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head for the past 15 minutes.
Oh.
Look now, nerd. I'm just gonna stop right there.
Oh, so they picked the whole video down. Is that your puppy?
Oh yeah, she pops in every now and then.
What breed did you get?
Oh, she's a Sweeney, a Dachshund and a Chihuahua. Her name is Brandy.
That is gonna be one evil motherfucker.
Oh, she is the worst. Man.
Why would you get the two worst breeds?
Cause I'm just, she was cute.
She's looking at me because she knows I'm talking shit too.
Like it was kind of it was a weird day because we went shopping and then we seen some people selling dogs on the side of the road, and I'm like, oh, let me go ahead. Let's go look at them. We wasn't sure if we are gonna see anyone that we liked, but yeah, we just wanted to go mess with them. There was 2 boys and 1 girl, and she gravitated towards me so like just perfect. She gravitated towards everybody, but she loved me. So they usually cost $1,000, but she was $220, And yeah. I hate her, but like, you hate everything you love everything you hate, man. So it's so adorable, man. She's just the worst, man.
I was chased by a dachshund in my younger days.
What?
I was chased by a dachshund in my younger days.
Oh, I thought you said today. Man, I get chased by a dachshund or anything.
No, when I was younger, I was like in 5th grade. But it came out the house so aggressively. I was like, whoa. And it was moving pretty fast. So it ran chasing me around the yard like 2 times. In a perfect circle too. Like, I was like in a perfect circle. Like giving me.
Man, I was what it was. Oh man. My bad. I remember my aunt, she had a chihuahua. Oh man, he was evil. Like, but I can understand why he was like, yeah, I understand why he was like that though, because he was a rescue. So all the men that were around him were really mean to him. Like he was, it was like he was at a mill at one point. And all the men that worked there was just really mean to him and stuff. And every time I came around, I'm like, oh, I want to play with him. But man, just evil, dog.
That's sad.
It's so evil. But now I understand why. I just hated him when I really hated him when I was younger.
Yeah. People don't be treating dogs right, man. You don't treat them right.
We don't deserve pets in general.
We don't.
Man.
We don't deserve anything really, realistically. After they made a credit score, we don't deserve shit. Who put us in charge of the rock and told us that on this rock we'll have a credit score? We're on a rock floating in space.
Man, when you brought credit score, my soul just. Whew.
A fictional number dictates whether or not you can succeed.
What would you say your favorite struggle meal is?
That's actually a really good question. Now, I would be boring and filled with noodles, but I must spice it up. So sometimes the noodles are just not enough to fill me up, right? So I'll boil them like usual, cook some good noodles. But what I'll do on the side is if I have any eggs in my fridge, I'll crack them open, just fry them right on the pan, and I'll put them in with there. And if I have any type of meat, let's say even Vienna sausage, or if I have some leftover hot dogs, I'll fry them on the pan too, cut them up, and then throw them in. So I have eggs, hot dogs, and noodles all in one bowl.
Okay, that don't sound bad at all. I used to
explain it, but I just get as much protein as possible in that stuff.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I used to cook mine for about 30 minutes to an hour. They was
I'm a professional noodler, so
do a little garnish, and we have I don't know if y'all have Tony Chachere's up there.
Yeah, we have.
Y'all have Tony Chachere's.
Yeah.
I thought Tony Chachere's was just a Louisiana.
It ain't close. I gotta go to Alexandria to go to it, but we do have one up here. Alexandria is across the bridge, so it'll be 45 to an hour from me.
I used to put some Tony's, onion powder, garlic powder, some parsley, even though I don't add flavor, just for the look. Just for the look. And I used to go ham with this egg maker, this egg cooker, and I would either do a boiled egg, I'd either do a boiled egg or a poached egg, and put it on top, and then what I would do was I got so bored. I would do different meats. I'll do sausage, pork chops. That's
right. Anything to just beef it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm happy you didn't catch that. But
what else you put in there? That's not.
Oh no. I just said weird stuff, dog. I just said I ain't gonna repeat it, but yeah, like I love it. Like it like hits so different when you like actually take the time out to like make your struggle meal like worth it.
Right. Yeah, your struggle meal don't have to struggle to taste good.
Yeah,
Okay?
both of y'all don't gotta struggle.
Just because you struggling don't mean your meal gotta struggle. The struggle meal is only struggle meal because you struggle, not because the meal is struggling. Yeah, so your meal should still be a meal. So like, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta do some sauteed, some seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Do it to your liking.
One of my favorite comedians, Tony Baker.
Mm-hmm.
He they were talking about struggle food, and you know they had hot dogs, bologna, rice. Rice is man, I love me some rice. But,
you can get so much rice for such a low price. Like
right?
if you want to save money, get like rice, and then whatever you get, just side it with rice, and you're gonna be full.
Then you can have a little tenderoni over and be like, oh, we can make some stir fry. You know, cheap date, man. That's a cheap day right there. I
might invest in a rice cooker for real. For when I get my new place, I actually might have a rice cooker.
I invested in a rice cooker. That thing was a rice cooker, an air fryer. I don't even use it. It just looked pretty, man.
I'm about to say which brand you get because I need to see which one is the best. But you ain't need to use your ones.
There's the Ninja air fryer that runs about $200, and like it's worth it because it doesn't just air fry. It does. Sorry, it broils. Oh my god, it's a slow cooker too. Like and then it has like cabinets so you can do like more stuff. Like you can do at least. I think I wish I used it. It's like 4 components where you can like use cook everything at one time.
That makes sense. That makes a lot. Okay, Ninja air fryer.
Yeah,
I was gonna get just a New Wave because I heard the New Wave was pretty okay, but we try this Ninja one out.
Man, I was so jealous of my friend Mike. I was so jealous, dog, because his birthday, he got.
Before you go, I got one more struggle meal. If you don't got no noodles, you don't got no meat, and all you got is bread, peanut butter, and jelly, this is what you do. You want to go ahead and get 2 slices of bread, put a thin layer of peanut butter on both sides, but like make sure that it's like a flat, good, like thin layer, right? Then the next thing you want to do is you want to put a little bit of butter on both sides, on the other side that don't got the peanut butter on there. And basically what we're doing is we're putting the jelly in the middle and we're going to put it on the pan. Let it toast on both sides a little bit. Push it down a little bit so that the peanut butter and jelly, get nice and warm. You have a toasted peanut butter jelly sandwich and that jump be hitting.
What kind of jelly you use?
Either the Welch's grape jam. The Welch's grape jam will get you there. Or the store brand jam, just the store brand jam. But I don't use. Actually, I shouldn't have said jelly. I use jam because jam is thicker. So when you put it on top, it doesn't just run out the same.
Yeah, I don't like the jelly. The jam. I used to mess with some apple jam.
That would be good on it, bro. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. Like it's almost just like making like a little mini like peanut butter jelly pie. You just toasting it on the pan. It's so good.
I forgot about the other struggle meal. The cream corn. Tony Baker used to make cream corn sandwiches.
Cream corn sandwiches?
Yeah, he used to use the butts of the bread that nobody eat. I eat it personally. I love that bread. But
that bread is good for toasting. If people use it correctly, it gets good.
Right, man. That bread's immaculate. But he used to like flatten. He used to put the cream corn in the middle, flatten the ends with a fork, and then just fry it. Yeah, he used to fry it on a pan, and I'm like, that don't really sound that good. I tried it.
Shit was busting.
I don't even like corn like that, but it just the fact that when you put effort into your struggle meal, it
takes off.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of the struggle off.
Right. Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Mike, on his birthday, right? He got a air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
He got an air fryer for his birthday. I was so mad because, you know what? Man, I wish somebody would have bought me an air fryer before I bought
Me an air fryer for my birthday. Shit.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
I was the one that put everybody on the air fryers. I'm like, hey, y'all gotta try air fryer. And it was like, isn't it just a conventional oven? No, it's
different,
right?
It's a whole different experience.
I wouldn't even care if my girl had if my girl couldn't cook and she had an air fryer.
We good. You don't need to cook.
Yeah, just
you can honestly just use your leftovers from whatever you get, and it's still gonna taste fresh.
Oh yeah, man. I just
shit is bomb.
Oh man, but
even pizza rolls in an air fryer smack.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dropping a beat tape September 10th on SoundCloud. My tag on there is WolfBias. If you want to follow me on Instagram at WolfBias Comics, and that's comics with the X at the end. And on Twitter at WolfBias. You can follow me there. I make beats, and if you know anybody that wants beats, or if you know anybody that likes them, just follow my page. I make art too, so if you want to draw, and see me draw, it's on there as well. So.
All right. And thank you for being in the space of Nate today, man. Thanks so much. I'll gladly have you again, man. Just anytime.
It was a blessing, bro. I can't wait to see it grow even more, man. I can see you going so many places with this, bro. I'm so sorry.
Don't
A single thug too.
All right.